Forsyth County, I like the people, the environment, the availability of stores, the roads, and the public services.
I like how everything's pretty convenient.
It's a small town, and that's nice, but it has kind of a big town ambition.
So much energy here. It has the small town ability to get around, but a big city feel.
We have a huge number of options for entertainment.
And it's the kind of place where I can be busy every single day.
On the other hand, it's easy to get from here to faraway places.
It's central Piedmont. It has access to both coast and mountains.
Within 10 minutes you can be in a city or you can be in the countryside.
It's a pretty good balance of some open space, I won't say a lot, but all the kind of services anyone can think of is pretty nearby. You don't have to go very far.
It's a wonderful community to live in. There's lots of activities for kids.
We've got lots of friends, and the kids have participated in soccer and basketball and dance.
And people are friendly. There's sidewalks. You can walk anywhere.
From growing up here and to see the way it has evolved and gone through crisis, I think I like most is the people.
When I came to Forsyth County, I felt like I was at home. The topography gave me that feeling, and the people also gave me that warmth.
We have all the amenities of city life, and yet we can enjoy a place like living in a village.
You have still the feeling of a very tight-knit community. People all know each other, they work together. And that's been one of the greatest things about living here.
It's a proactive county that really is decided to determine what its future is without other people doing that. And the great thing I like about it is they're trying to include everyone in the conversation.
It is a county that has to offer everything that I have considered needs for. I have a business here, I raised my family here, been here most of my life. The topography is good, the people are wonderful, and life is just good.
100,000 people, where will they go? How will we live as our community grows?
Wow.
Oh, golly, I don't know. I mean, I kind of enjoy the small town atmosphere that's here. I'm not sure.
It'll certainly create development pressures, and when you have development pressures, that's one thing that people don't care a lot about.
Without proper planning, adding another 120,000 people to our community would make things a little more difficult. I think our quality of life would suffer, our ability to navigate and get around our city, and really our city would not be growing in the right way.
If we go from 330,000 to 450,000 and don't make improvements to the infrastructure, people will find some of the detriments you find in other communities.
We might have some trouble with traffic.
I don't think I'd like 120,000 more cars.
It would be probably over congested because the roads are not adapted to handle that kind of traffic.
I just think it would put a lot of responsibility on our city planning department.
Whenever there's any amount of new people, there's kind of a culture shift. So I think that, it would just enhance what we have here.
And I like the idea of having additional voices in the community to kind of give us a different perspective on things.
Whether it's their background, their work experience, their cultural interests.
I think that it would enrich the community to have a diversity of cultures.
Because bringing more individuals into our community brings new ideas, new perspectives.
You're bringing human capital into a new economy, so that's a powerful thing.
If we got 120,000 people here, that says we must be doing something good that people will even consider our community.
Real estate would start jumping again. Maybe the home values would be going up.
We'd have 120,000 more jobs.
From a tax revenue standpoint, 120,000 people, that's an additional revenue stream.
By the increased population, it would give us the tax base, and that the tax base would allow us to expand and do some of the things that we need to accommodate those people.
It probably would be fine as long as it was it was organized.
And not let that happen to us like what happened to Atlanta.
If the planning's done well, it'd be great. There'd be 120,000 more people with skills and resources. If we allow urban sprawl, then it'd be a different story, because then you're talking about traffic congestion, you're talking about more places to support on a tax base that 120,000 people wouldn't make up for, because as you get further out, it's more expensive to build and it's more expensive to service for the city.
That's going to be key as far as determining the sustainability of our county.
100,000 people, where will they go? How will we live as our community grows?